I mean, we have to really, know what we deserve and develop more, self-worth. It's like the goddess energy shouldn't be exiled in the underworlds, and we're all holding a piece of that story. So, if there's something in us that's suppressing our creative freedom, our ability to connect with our creative imagination and be co-creators and manifestors and script writers, we have to really look at that, because these myths, exist within us. So our own negative ego might be holding our inner feminine, hostage. And what is the underworld? It's the mother womb. So, it's like being trapped in your own, power with something sort of dominating you and controlling you. And so the negative ego can do that and suppress our ability to connect with our higher consciousness, our divine masculine and our divine feminine. So we've got this divine blueprint, but then there's these archetypal energies, where the feminine might be in some level of victim consciousness, or the masculine might be in this, programming of power, domination, and control. And we have to, step back and say, I want to divorce the imposter, and it's time to have an authentic, true love. And this allows, this phoenix to rise out of the underworlds, and it transmutes and shifts the hell realms into the cauldron of creation, where, we're, working with Gaia and the planetary body to, move into this incredible time. Now, the goddess energy isn't, a victim, and we have to, recognize her warrior nature and the many, many faces of the goddess. Persephone is just one aspect. But when we fell into patriarchy, because we're in a free will universe, and we dealt with these Luciferian rebellions and her process of coming into the physical body, there was no way to escape, this false king of tyranny archetype, and part of the strength of the goddess is, going into that zone and coming back out the other end and taking all her children with her. But we're a part of this. We're not separate, and the goddess lives within us. And so, the most important thing that we can do is to be a living expression of it, and to deprogram and release, all these other things that limit our ability to exist on, that true, love level. Because really everything's a love story. We're in a relationship to everything. So we got to break the agreements that don't serve us, cut yourself off from the matrix. Don't sign contracts where you're voting something into office, when really we need to be the leaders here, and Gaia is, the mother force that, knows where to take us. The government is not a system that cares. It's a mind control system. So, these myths have to be completed by us standing in our power and taking our planet back, because these are invaders, these are controller forces, these are parasites. It's a vampiric system, and it wouldn't exist unless we were giving our power away to it. So we got to stop giving our power away to it, and recognize, where the true power lies, and work with the natural forces, because in the cosmos and within the planetary body, everything is seeded to help us to ascend, and it's going to happen whether we're there or not. And it's a part of like who we are, and this is our opportunity, and hopefully people will get the red alert, and their inner voice will start to get louder, in order to protect and preserve the integrity of the soul. And transhumanism separates one from the soul. And when we look at gray ETs and abduction scenarios, those are future human selves that digressed because they chose things like transhumanism. So, we're learning a lot about all this, but we have to have the open mind, to start with. And a lot of people aren't willing to look at this sort of information.